at Kew Gardens. I can't wait to show you guys what wonderful plants they have here. It's actually the largest collection of plants and fungi in the world. As you can see, it is huge. I'm hoping I can see everything today, but if not, I'll just have to make another video. We're now going to enter in the main part of the temperate greenhouse. Are you ready? I'm really excited. This beautiful bushy plant behind me is called Tixonia antarctica, or the Australian tree fern. Its native habitat is southeastern Australia, so it's quite temperate over there. It doesn't grow very fast, 1 to 10 centimeters a year, so yeah, quite slow. Unfortunately, it's endangered in the wild because of the bushfires that are increasingly happening due to climate change in Australia. Absolute unit of a palm tree. Look at the size of this bird of paradise. Whew. This is commonly known as the bush lily, which is a very familiar houseplant that you might have at home. Unfortunately, because it is so popular for both horticultural and medicinal use, this plant is now threatened in the wild due to overharvesting. With the waterfall, all the plants, and even the beautiful smell of nature, I really feel like I'm in a rainforest.
Thank you.
Here we go. This is the Temperate House. We are now in the cherry walk. So what's the cherry walk? Well, it sounds exactly what it sounds like. It's an entire little piece of Kew Gardens that is lined with cherry blossom trees. Unfortunately, it's not the season for blossoms. I definitely want to come back when it is cherry blossom tree, which is often April, sometimes earlier, sometimes later, depending on the temperature of that year. We're now entering the Mediterranean gardens. So these, as the name says, display all native species of Southern Europe, and it's all set up to display the economic uses of all these plants, as well as all the conservation efforts that Kew Gardens are doing to preserve this natural heritage. I'm now right behind the palm house. So this greenhouse is home to so many tropical plants, and so that's why the inside of it will be very hot, warm and muggy, because obviously they really like moisture. So this again is host to many plants that are endangered in the wild, some of them even extinct in the wild. We're now in the palm house and it is very muggy, very warm in here. And as you can see, it is full of plants. Are you ready to see something really, really cool? It's a banana plant, but have you ever seen its flowers? Another cool thing I want to show you in this palm greenhouse is this plant. As you can see, it lives attached to a palm tree. That means that it's an epiphytic plant, which is also called an air plant. They don't need soil to live. They attach themselves into a host tree or plant and then live off of, well, sunlight and then moisture in the air. Pretty cool. This is Alocasia mycorrhizae. What makes it amazing is, well, its size and also the purplish stems that it has. Oh, look, do we have here? A silver pothos. So this is a beautiful plant that you can also buy in a lot of different nurseries around London. Well, some of you might recognize this plant. Can you guess what it is? It's a ZZ plant. This is definitely one of the most common houseplants and really one of those that are almost impossible to kill plants. While this plant doesn't look like much, she's actually so cool. It's called Mimosa pudica. So if you gently stroke it, it'll start to close off. Can you see? Wow, that was absolutely amazing. I've never seen that many species in the same room ever in my life. And I've been to a lot of botanical gardens. Now I am even more excited. Is it even possible? So we're going to see a greenhouse full of my favorite flower, the water lily. This is insane. The Princess of Wales Conservatories contains 10 different climatic zones and a huge variety of plants. Fun fact, during construction in 1985, our beloved Sir David Attenborough buried a time capsule in the foundation of the building, which contains seeds of important food crops and several endangered species. It will be opened in 2085, when many of the plants it contains might be rare or extinct. People will then be able to use those seeds and understand how much we cared about the future of our planet. Now that there's no one in the greenhouse for not so long, it's perfect timing to show you what an epiphytic plant is from closer. So as you can see, it's literally growing from the ground. And this is because its roots are able to really grab onto the trees. It started raining again, and obviously my camera is not waterproof, so I'm gonna have to call it a day, unfortunately. I will be back very, very soon.